time it is for you there. Hello and welcome to Radio Works. Live well. And today we're going to be talking about the best things in life. Who wouldn't want a bit more of that? With the wonderful Marina Nani, and I am Natasha Aylott. So very welcome. And Marina Nani, thank you so much. And welcome to you too. How are you today?
I'm so excited, Natasha. I always believe that best things in life are not things, but people. So now is the time to prove it or prove me wrong. Over to you, Natasha.
Absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree. You know, we're very wrapped up, particularly in the Western world, with stuff. We've all got so much stuff. The kids have so many toys, miles too many toys. We've got so many clothes. We've got more than one car. It's all, you know, stuff, and yet we can't take them with us, and they don't give us any real joy and satisfaction. Yeah, they please us for a while, but there's no depth to it. And what's really important in life and what really counts are our amazing relationships, the connections with other human beings, our friends, our colleagues, our family, the amazing people that we meet in all walks of life, every time we travel, every time we go out, at meetings, in the workplace, at events. And the reason why people are so amazing is because we are all connected. We are designed to connect, to communicate, to collaborate. We are designed to, you know, be there for one another and be compassionate, and all of the C's actually. We are not meant to spend our lives on our own and by ourselves. We are meant to contribute and give back and do the very best that we can in life, as well as helping each other and putting out a hand to hold for our children, smiling to a person that we've never seen before and blessing them by just smiling at them, and being kind and showing compassion. And so it's really all about the relationships that we have, albeit that many of them are challenging. You know, we are surrounded, they say, and I believe this is very true, by the people who are there to teach us the biggest lessons. And the more taxing, the more challenging the relationship is, the bigger the lessons that we need to learn. And it may be that, we struggle with those relationships, but unless we can actually look inside and say, this is really interesting. Whenever this person talks with me or whenever I speak with them, they push my buttons left, right, and center. To actually ask yourself and be brave enough and say, why is this? What's this all about? What lessons do I need to actually learn about myself in order for me to resolve this situation? Is it something that you're judging? Is it something that you're not doing? Is it something that you're not liking in yourself and therefore you're not liking it in somebody else? Is it a bad experience that keeps coming up time and time again that you're pushing really, really deep down inside of you, rather than facing it and saying, do you know what? This is really an issue for me right now. It might be forgiveness. It might be acceptance. It might be any number of things. And, you know, once you recognize what that is, you can actually come to deal with it. And one of the things that I was thinking about this week, and actually, Marina, you and I were speaking about this, I know, it's quite interesting at the moment with the government. You know what's going on. There's a massive race or fight for, you know, like supremacy, who's going to take over the White House, who's going to rule, and it's all about money and power. And, you know, rather than each one of these candidates campaigning and saying, this is what we do, this is what we stand for. Yes, they're doing that to a degree, but what they're also doing, which I'm hearing, and Marina and I were talking about this before, and it's really sad, is they are so busy criticizing one another, slagging each other off and bitching and moaning and complaining. And actually, when you start doing some personal development, spiritual work and, you know, and that sort of thing, you realize that hearing people talk like that is so painful because it's coming from a point of ego and not from a point of essence and who you really are, your goodness, your kindness, your spirit, your soul. Do you remember the conversation we had about this, Marina?
Yes, absolutely. And I, based on that, I found in an old book something that on a notebook, actually, I wrote a quote from Confucius, and he said that it is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve.
Yes, yes, and they say if something's worth having, it's
You know,
it's hard to achieve, isn't it? It's going to be hard work to get it because then you really know you've got it.